Yay! It's a little later than I expected to do this. I was hoping to do it almost right after, but somebody wanted to play some Minecraft and I was all for it. Alright, so let's find out what Kasume has to say.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God, where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synths. Synthetic people. Made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind. Where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go. To meet these synths, I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
Uh-huh. So, that's how we get to Far Harbor. She thinks she's a Sith. It's always great. Wonder if she actually is, though. We're about to find out. So, let's go talk to him and get our asses to Far Harbor finally. I mean, the way the trophy list and everything looks in this game, or for this portion, looks like there's settlements and everything else.
Did you find anything?
Nah, bitch, I ain't find shit.
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
It doesn't matter if your daughter is a synth, Mrs. Nakano. She's still a person who needs help.
But my daughter isn't a synth.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasume went, Detective?
I think I know where Kasume went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other ship on the dock outside. My father's design. It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Far Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want to stay long. Something about the air being bad.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. And here, the payment we discussed. I'll have something more when Kasume is safely back home.
I completely forgot I was gonna get paid for that. That's awesome. Like, I needed it, but nonetheless. As I get stuck. Is it wrong that I just want to bash one of these cats' heads in? But I won't. Let's go. Peace out, bitches. Then we'll hit a loading screen, I'd imagine. Yep, there it goes. Robo Brains. It's an interesting technological decision. Let's take human brains and put it in a robot. Now I wonder, would it legitimately, like, would the science follow behind a brain bot? Like, a brain bot's supposed to be able to make, like, split-second decisions and stuff like that, but it's still using a robotic thought pattern. Like, it's able to do calculations and everything else. Would a human brain, or a biological brain in the first place, be able to do decision making faster than like a microchip or a computer itself? I would think a computer itself would be able to handle things a little faster, especially calculations. I mean, there's some humans that would be able to do calculations that quick, but that'd be a rarity. Look, there's the other boat. This place is all types of fucked up. What the hell is that thing?
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down. Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. That means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasume may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog! You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall near the main gate. The hall never lets us down. Now follow me! Dude, might not be able to rescue you in time.
Okay.
Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
Avery.
Your help won't be forgotten.
Eyes peeled, everyone!
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
Mariner, there's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Helpers! For God! Defend yourselves!
Ready all! Fire at will!
Hunters! Look out!
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Let's do this. Here we go. Sorry.
Oh, way to go on that one.
Clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
Definitely appears that the monsters are stronger. That sounds fun. I like that idea.
With ordnance like that, no wonder you wiped out those crabs.
Thanks for your help.
I mean crabs. They're like fucking geckos and shit, almost like fucking New Vegas. Bitch is crazy. She thinks they were crabs.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
Let's trade.
Let's set you up.
Let's see. Anything interesting? Lever action revolver. That's kind of cool. Oh, pole hook. That's interesting too. Meat hook. Too bad I don't. Ooh. A harpoon gun. I'm definitely getting one of those. And alright, nothing interesting. And here, except for that, that is crazy expensive. It looks awesome, but that is crazy expensive. I might have to come back for that. Alright. Wolf ribs. Vim. Yeah, see, that was like angler and shit. Alright, let's see. Does this guy have harpoons? Harpoon! If anybody knows what that reference is, you're like the greatest ever. I'll give you one more clue. Burning Rush! If you can name that game, I will freaking shit myself. Just saying. Not many people know what the hell that is. I don't know if that was my original. No, my original was named. So we can get rid of you. I'm keeping the harpoon gun. Don't need any of that. Keeping all that. I need to figure out what. You know what? There's a lot of freaking fusion cells, so we're gonna just drop that down a little bit. Way too much. I only need just over 700. Good enough. Thank you for your stuff.
Appreciate the help.
Captain.
We're all still
Now
in one
you see
piece.
what we're up
Can
against.
hardly believe it.
The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
You've lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. People have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
If you managed to survive despite all that, must be tough.
Ornery, more like. I'm
done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden a stranger with all this nonsense.
Yes, Far Harbor is out now. Sorry, I didn't even realize somebody was actually in here. my bad.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee.
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Atom would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law. Just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasume, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
And while they're in stock. Huh. The mainlander. Great.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
Sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bitch. It better be worth it.
I'm the stranger and you need my help. Fine, but you'd better make this worth my time.
Don't worry about that. One thing a Dalton's never been is poor. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame
I'm not promising anything, but I'll think about it.
You want to take your time thinking about it? Fine. Just tell me when it's done.
Front, dock and back. Bait shop.
Mariner.
The whole that sure. She wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman. The only one keeping the harbor afloat. Beside Captain Avery.
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. Huh. But there is... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
So I'd be risking my life for only 450 caps.
I'm a bit short on caps. But I have old Jimmy's shotgun I can give you. Heavens no, he can't use it anymore.
You've kept the walls together this long. Why do you need special tools now?
I want to build the hull up proper. Make it strong. And keep those blasted crabs out.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagles Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
So many quests already. Yay. This is gonna be fun. Oh, getting close to my time limit here. I'll collect this last quest and then end this little funness.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog.
There we go.
Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. Then the real work can begin.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Alright. Before anything else, we're gonna stop it here. Thank you for watching. Next episode should be up here shortly. Or, I mean, if you catch the live stream while I'm on air, by all means. If you have a PS4, friend, whatever. But, thank you for watching. If you like what you see or you're interested, you could always hit that like or subscribe button. If not, not worried about it. I'm just having fun making these videos.